And now for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Daytona International Speedway ticket holder for over 30 years from Clements, Maryland, Dean Guy.
Race fans, are you ready? Drivers, start your engines!
It's a great sound echoing from the south, the 2016 NASCAR season. And Mike, Darrell, you got a rookie in the booth. Our 16th season for Fox NASCAR. I hope you guys are buckled in.
Well, we are, Chris. We don't have to pull a yellow bumper strip off. Well, at least not just yet. Jeff, the first segment of this race is no longer than 25 laps. It truly is a sprint.
It really is, and that's what makes this race unique. You saw the look in the eyes of those drivers. Yeah, it's focus. They're nervous, and that's because this race is intense. The aggressiveness that you have.
Turn onto pit road. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're going to get this year started off right. Going to send these boys and girls off. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
You heard Brad Keselowski talk about getting out front. He's starting on the front row, so it'd be odd for him to say that, but he's really talking about getting that push from behind, getting that line to get organized and get in front of Jimmy Johnson and then control this race as much as he possibly can.
Keselowski,
right now, yeah, he's gotten out there, though.
He was quick on the brake, didn't have any drafting help.
Now he does. He's getting it. That outside line's got the push right now. He's pushing Brad right to the front. That's what he was hoping for, but 48's fighting back hard on the inside with 47 car A.J. Allmendinger trying to get up there to help him.
Yeah, Larson decided to take that outside lane, get up there behind Brad, and now you start to see that 48 car fall back. They'll start to get more organized and come back up through there. I feel pretty confident of that. I'm looking at the back. They're 3 wide back there. You know that Dale Jr., Jamie McMurray, there's guys back there that do not want to stay in the back, and they're going to come to the front.
Woo, buddy, they're 3 wide coming through the tri-oval right there. They were waltzing all over the
race. He's very calm, cool, and collected. Now remember, he did come in and pit, but he took fuel only.
Hey, I got to tell you this about Earnhardt real quick. Larry said that he'd get on Earnhardt and said, don't you think about it?
Around.
Oh, my God.
Hard in the wall.
Oh, that was a hard lick.
And that is Brian
Vickers. Another right rear tire went down to me.
My gosh, that was a hard lick.
You know, we saw that car really dancing around. You made a comment about it, DW. And the next thing you know, he went to go into turn 1, and the car just turned around.
Oh my gosh!
Clint Boyer also involved. Looks like damage to Kevin Harvick as well.
Yeah.
Really interesting to know what's going on with these right rear tires. Are they rubbing? Are they puncturing from debris?
Greg Biffle.
There's a lot of cars got damaged in this. I don't understand this. Last year was a crash fest, and here we are starting off tonight same way.
Now Brian Vickers has come to a stop, and the signal to NASCAR officials that he is okay is that he has lowered his window net. He has done so.
Look at that. That's Dale Jr.'s car. The whole side torn out of it.
Yeah, unlike the 11 car, that is definitely going to hinder your performance.
Yes, you got to have some sort of
right up ahead, right in the middle.
Bam!
Wow!
Gosh, that was hard hit.
He almost missed it.
Hold your line.
Pretty tough when somebody cuts a tire right in the middle of the field like that going into turn.
And then remember, we got a big wreck on the back. Holy smoly!
Wow, I did not see that.
Logano and Edwards running right at the front, and McMurray trying to sneak past.
There's Carl
Eric
Edwards.
Almirola, Kyle Busch.
Everybody is in
Is
that
there
wreck.
anybody that didn't crash?
My.
Another.
All right,
another splitter ripped off one of those cars. That grass is pretty mean back there.
Hamlin, Logano, Larson come by, along with Kenseth, Menard, and Keselowski, Dillon, and Truex. They were not involved. First, here's what happened to Kurt Busch.
What the heck?
Kurt Busch high on the outside, the black car toward the back.
Yeah, we saw him. He goes up the hill. Looks like lost a right rear tire, maybe.
Pretty good chance of that. He definitely was loose right there going in there.
And so we're watching him and what he's going to do.
Let's watch from the Goodyear blimp and see what happens at the front of the field.
Whoa, no,
clear. They're wrecking behind you.
It's all at the back. We may make it to the checkered flag. The wreck is at the tail end.
They're 2 by 2. You're clear by 2.
Leaders on the back straightaway. Coming hard. Caution waves. It's over.
Caution. Hell yeah. Get there, friends.
25 cars started.
Just roll out.
8 cars finished.
Denny Hamlin must still make it around to the checkered flag under reduced speed, and he will be the Sprint Unlimited winner for the 3rd time in 11 tries.
What a great gamble.
Hamlin, checkered flag, wins the Sprint Unlimited over Logano.
Great job. Great job. Well done. Man, 21 caution laps. You made it happen. Lambert.
Woo. What about he's feeling good right now.
New crew chief.
Victor, thanks a lot. Got the car fixed, and
what a way to start off.
enjoy this one, boys.
Daytona at the fan zone near the start-finish line. Michael Waltrip, who will be racing in the second duel. I'm Chris Myers. Thanks for being with us here on FS1 from Daytona. Michael, a variety of strategies. This is always a risk-reward sport, but how does that figure specifically tonight?
Well, just think about Chase Elliott, Dale Jr., Matt Kenseth. They've been rewarded. They have fast cars. They just have to protect those cars now. But there's 6 guys led by Michael McDowell. They have to risk everything in hopes of making the Daytona 500. That's where the risk comes in.
Yeah, and a handful of drivers having to start at the back of the pack, and some important names, Kevin Harvick among those. You're in a backup car because of what happened here in Wednesday's practice.
Yeah, all on the track. Chris, we're running 195 miles an hour in a turn, and a chain reaction wreck develops. You can see right there the 83 car bumped around. That's me sliding sideways into the outside wall. This will dash people's hopes and chances of taking their best car to the Daytona 500, but they will have cars they'll have to start in the rear end.
And you see Trevor Bayne, Greg Biffle, Stenhouse Jr., Harvick in the first duel, along with you, Kyle Larson. Again, Martin Truex Jr. never actually got on the track to qualify, so those cars are moved behind him in duel 2.
Right there.
Can't quite get to
They're still 1 apart. They're still 1 apart.
One car
They're
length.
not pushing.
That's the difference. Chevy versus Ford. Spinning goes Brian Scott to the infield, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. will win his dual race for the 2nd year in a row. Tough break for the rookie from Idaho, who was fastest in one of the practices yesterday.
Yeah, good job. Great car.
Ryan Blaney finishes 3rd. He is in the Daytona 500.
150 last year too, so it's got 3 wins and a 2nd and 3rd last year. It's a great car. Another win at Daytona for the Earnhardts. Keep adding to the legacy, and we're up there in the 50s now with all the wins we got here, so I'm real glad to be able to do that. It was a fun race. Did a lot of blocking tonight. Nothing too crazy, but glad it didn't have to get that way. But, you know, just defending those guys and the moves they were putting together was a real challenge. There's some great cars out there, some really, really good guys out there that are starting to become pretty tough on these plate tracks. Joey's always up there. Denny's real tough. See the same guys up there all the time in the last several years, and they're hard to hold off, and it's getting harder and harder.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. scores his 5th dual win.
Thanks to Nationwide.
Bush to block, down to the bottom, up to the top. Bush to block.
No. Blocking. Yeah.
Trash heap.
Fellas, we're enough. Grass at 2.
What a mess.
Matt Kenseth. His car pretty well torn up, and they will have to fix it if he's going to retain his outside front row start for the 500.
Mike,
if they go to a backup car,
that's a backup car.
That baby's crashed.
And that's
he goes
really,
to the back.
Really unfortunate.
Martin Truex.
That's exactly what you don't want to see.
And by the way,
happen.
the race is over. The leader was past the line back there.
Checkered flag, and Kyle Busch scores his 3rd dual win in 12 tries. Behind Kyle Busch, who drives into victory lane. Chris Neville.
And Kyle Busch gets his 3rd dual win. Kyle, I spoke to your crew chief earlier. He said, all I want is a good starting position for the 500, and I want to be able to pick a good pit box. You gave him all that.
Yeah, we did. It was, I guess it was pretty quiet and calm there for a long time until the last lap. It went kind of crazy behind me, but Great car. Guys at Joe Gibbs Racing did a phenomenal job this winter building some new pieces for us to come down here with and have some fun. So looking forward to starting a Daytona 500 in the 4th spot. But I think I actually will probably get the outside front row now that Kenseth got caught up in that mess and tore up his car. So can't say enough about M&M's. They're celebrating their 75th anniversary with us this year, so we're excited about that. All the fans on every single M&M's race, the 75th lap, if you want to share your favorite M&M's memories, photos, videos, whatever, on any social media platform, please do that with us. Use the hashtag MMS75, and there's going to be some cool prizes for everybody with that. So excited about that opportunity for all the race fans to take home some cool swag. Maybe it's some Toyota stuff, maybe it's Interstate, could be some NOS Energy, who knows. But thanks, Sprint, for
jumping around here like spit on a griddle. These are 2 of the 36 drivers that have won the Daytona 500 in its 57-year history, and you're as excited as I've ever seen you.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the new venue, the stadium. I think the fans they're generating so much excitement and so much energy. You saw it in that command to start the engines. You see it in the drivers. Junior said he got up this morning, couldn't wait to get in the car and go race. That's what I'm feeling, just an anticipation and the excitement of starting this race.
But he wanted to get in the car, which is his fortress of solitude. Nerves, butterflies before the race. What's the difference behind the wheel than behind the microphone?
Well, there were definitely anxious butterflies when I woke up this morning too, but nothing like what these drivers are going through. I'll admit, it's a little bit bittersweet. There's a little bit of emotion there that I'm not in that car competing for that Harley J. Earl Trophy. It's such an amazing event to be a part of, but I'm very much looking forward to being a part of it from up here as well.
All right, we're getting ever closer to the start of the Daytona 500 and the chance to win the Harley Earl Trophy. Aloe Black sends us to break performing Let the Games Begin.
In the Can-Am Duel. Ready to race in Daytona. That's the 2016 Toyota Camry XSE leading the field, and it's driven by WWE superstar John Cena, who hosts American Grit, an intense new competition series that premieres April 14th only on Fox. Lights are out atop the safety car. As it comes down the 1,600-foot short chute, it'll make the hard left onto pit road, and they will address themselves to the starting line. 40 of America's best drivers in the biggest race of the year.
You got that right, Mike. We're getting ready to start this 2016 season. I just feel it. It's going to be one of the best ever. What an exciting way to get the season started off. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
That is incredible. And then he locks up the left front tire, straightening it up.
Good.
It's a really vulnerable position to be in when you close up on that car in front of you right here.
Out of the 4th turn, one car goes sliding toward the infield wall. It's Chase Elliott.
Oh, no.
Regan Smith spins out in the tri-oval, and when Elliott's car hit that grass, it's like the blade of a shovel hitting the turf. The front splitter just hits it and digs in. We're under the first caution of the day.
Yeah, he was running 8th and doing a pretty nice job of just trying to mind his manners there, I think. Have to see what happened.
Yeah, I was really hoping that car would spin backwards into that grass. We see how this grass just grabs that splitter and rips it off, and that's exactly what happened to Chase Elliott here.
Car owner Rick Hendrick looking up. Hard crash for Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming off turn number 4, trying to make a bold move in traffic and spinning off track to the inside wall.
We saw Dale Jr. being really aggressive on the outside, making some great moves, trying to get up into the top 5. He goes the outside of the 14 of Brian Vickers here. He drifts up high, but now watch, he's going to come down, he's going to side draft. He wants that left front right on the right rear quarter panel of the 14, but as he gets off the corner, it just comes around on him.
We've seen that several times today. You start to make an abrupt move like that off 4, you spin out.
That looked almost just like Chase Elliott's spin.
Exactly.
His teammate.
Well, you know, we've documented.
A few moments ago, Rusty Wallace said it was go time. Now it is slow time because the caution flag flying for the 6th time at the start-finish line. Mike Bagley can explain why. Jeff, Danica Patrick and Greg Biffle made contact about 3/4 of the way down the Daytona super stretch. Greg
Well, as you saw in our side-by-side coverage, caution is out for the 6th time today. Danica Patrick, Greg Biffle, and now Paul Menard's on pit road overheating. Let's see what happened here.
Just don't see him being able to pull it off.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to 2nd.
Hamlin a 2nd. Up
watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, Red.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
What
Denny
a finish.
Hamlin.
By
Oh,
an
my
inch.
goodness.
Wow. Whew, I'm telling you.
I've got chills at my spine. That was amazing.
Baby. Are you kidding me? I knew it. That's where it would have to happen off turn 4, but I didn't know how it was going to happen.
Holy cow, baby. You are the man. Lambert, love you, buddy. Love you.
The closest 500
ever. Have you ever?
No, I've never. But I'm glad I was here to see it today.
Let's have a look, folks, at this near photo finish. The first Daytona 500 was decided in a photo finish.
Look at that.
Wow.
Inches. About 4 inches separated Denny Hamlin from Martin Truex.
Water and Coke is spraying the confetti. The tears were flowing. Denny, 2 months away, 2 months off your ACL surgery. Your knee is still not 100%. Your first race with your new crew chief. How was today, finally, your day to win the Daytona 500?
This was a team victory.
The bottom. Leaves the top side open. Comes up to cover the spot.
Who didn't get a good restart is that Kevin Harvick. He spun the tires when he went to 3rd gear.
Crash back straightaway. This will be the race.
The race is over.
Here they come. Around to the line, looking for the flag. 4 cars involved in the back. Johnson takes the white flag. Dale Jr., Kyle Busch. Caution is out. It's over in Atlanta.
Wow.
Per NASCAR's overtime rules, once Jimmy Johnson passed the overtime line on the backstretch, that was the official restart of overtime. The next flag would end the race. They did come to the line for the white flag under green. Caution out. David Reagan, Eric Almirola, and others involved.
And Kevin Harvick's got to be sick.
Yeah, he spun the tires. He got up to speed pretty good in 2nd gear, but then when he went to go to 3rd, you could see he spun the tires a little bit, or late in 2nd gear. Then he got hit from behind by Martin Truex Jr. That even took less. It made him spin the tires even more. And then Carl Edwards came in there and took them all 3 wide.
See what happened
Deep in the field on the back straightaway. Cars go spinning. Kyle Busch, Logano, Johnson, all right together and all trailing Brad Keselowski by a 2nd into turn number 3.
Just got to get off turn 4, get down here and get the white flag.
White flag.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You see Brad Keselowski navigating through lap traffic. Clean track ahead.
Here comes Logano. He's going to make a pass on the 18 going into turn 3 if he can make it stick.
Brad Keselowski off turn number 4 for his 18th Sprint Cup win. Keselowski to the checker, down on the apron. It's Logano 2nd. Johnson 3rd by inches over Kyle Busch.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's nothing better than getting that first win of the year. It just takes so much pressure off and relief, get yourself in the chase, start focusing on that championship and winning more races.
Keselowski's the first driver to rebound from a speeding penalty and go to victory lane since Matt Kenseth did it at Bristol in the summer of 2013.
That's pretty impressive that he was able to overcome that.
Let's show you how close it was for third between Jimmy Johnson, Chevy, and Pratt. Won't be a factor.
If Harvick can hold him off, I tell you, he's Superman. That's all I can say.
Well, he held him off right there through 1 and 2, but can he do it 3 and 4?
3 wide, turn 2. Everybody gets through. Next flag ends the race. There's never been a last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here comes.
Carl.
He's under him.
He's under him. He's going to move him up the racetrack.
He's got him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
It's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
Carl just dives it in there, and he just takes all 4 to the bottom.
Here we go.
Puts that fender to the left rear quarter panel.
Bang. Harvick's going to bang him back. Bang.
Man, they almost wrecked right there. Only one.
Left of your screen is Kyle Busch. And around goes Kyle Larson.
Ooh. Bam. Oh, big impact. Man. Thank God that safer bear is there, but that was still a huge impact.
Second caution of the day, lap 48.
That thing hit head on.
Did you see it go up in the air, DW?
It reminded me of when Denny Hamlin wrecked down here off turn 4 a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I see him moving around inside there.
Goodness.
Now, he has radioed the team and said he's okay. He was running 27th.
Yeah, what'd you say? I said, I'm all right. That one really hurt, though. 10-4, man. Just take your time here.
You can see the left rear tire is cut down there. I don't know if that had anything to do with this or if that happened after, but it's off the tread like that. Lane. When you're in second, you're searching around trying to find their weakness and see if you can't get a move on them. Whoa, we got a spin.
Turn 1, up and into the wall, hard.
Wow.
It's Danica Patrick.
Well, you can hear a tire down here.
I was going to say, was that another tire?
It sounds like it.
She was in 19th.
She was running 19th.
Get out? Yes. Get out.
Wow.
That's a hard lick.
Sent some fire inside the cars while she's in a hurry here to get out of the race car.
Hard hit for Danica. Running top 20 on the lead lap. And this happens.
It's on the bottom here.
Underneath Casey Kane. Looks like Casey went to go tuck in behind her and just misjudged it. Got into her right rear, turned her into the wall. Hard impact.
Man, right down the straightaway here. Woo.
They are 3 wide in turn 3, but up front. Superman pulls away. The man of steel will score his 77th win. Jimmy Johnson to the flag. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and side by side for 5th, a photo finish between Ricky Stenhouse and Chase Elliott.
That pit stop, boys. That pit stop. We need stops like that all the time.
Wow.
6 times Jimmy Johnson has been a winner.
Right after all of this is done.
Here at Auto Club Speedway.
I think I just saw Earl Barban, the spotter, flying down off the top of the grandstand.
Nothing like winning at home. Thank you so much. And somebody get my damn tape.
Now he wants his cape. Didn't want to wear it for driver introductions,
exactly.
but he wants it now.
There it is. Woohoo!
Well, Kevin Harvick just didn't have enough kryptonite. He has finished second to Jimmy Johnson in 8 of Jimmy's last 11 victories.
Just saying.